On the morning of September 20th, 1988, Tara Lee Calico, a 19-year-old college student, prepared for what should have been a routine bike ride near her home in Belen, New Mexico. Tara was intelligent, independent, and cautious. She told her mother she would be back by noon. If she wasn't, her mother was instructed to come looking for her along the route. Tara never came home. Her bicycle was found later that day lying abandoned along State Road 47. One of the tires was bent nearby. Cassette tape fragments were scattered along the roadside. Tara herself was gone. Almost immediately, investigators suspected foul play. Witnesses reported seeing a light-colored pickup truck following Tara closely along the road that morning. Multiple people described the truck slowing down near her, then speeding up, then slowing again, behavior that suggested harassment or pursuit. One witness even reported seeing a struggle near the vehicle, though the statement was later downplayed. Despite these alarming accounts, the investigation faltered early. There were no roadblocks, no immediate statewide alert. Evidence at the scene was poorly preserved. Tire impressions were never conclusively matched. The pickup truck was never identified. As days turned into weeks, Tara's disappearance gained national attention. Her parents plastered missing person posters across the state. Local rumors began circulating, some claiming Tara had been accidentally hit by a vehicle and covered up by influential families. Those rumors were never officially investigated. Then, in June 1989, a discovery changed everything. In a grocery store parking lot in Port St. Joe, Florida, more than 1,500 miles away, a woman noticed a Polaroid photograph lying on the ground. The image showed a young woman and a young boy gagged with duct tape, bound and lying in the back of a van. The woman immediately turned it over to police. When Tara's mother saw the photograph, she was certain the young woman was Tara. She recognized her daughter's scar, her hairline, and her facial structure. Scotland Yard later reviewed the image and concluded there was a strong possibility the woman was Tara Calico. The FBI, however, disagreed. Officials stated they could not confirm the identity and eventually declared the photo unrelated. No explanation was given for who the individuals in the photograph were or what happened to them. For the Calico family, hope turned into torment. Tara might be alive, or she might already be gone. But the uncertainty was unbearable. What was clear was this: Tara Calico did not vanish by accident. In the years following Tara Calico's disappearance, the Polaroid photograph became one of the most haunting images in true crime history. More photographs surfaced. One showed a boy alone, bound in a similar manner. Another, discovered years later, depicted a woman with dark hair restrained on a bed. Authorities repeatedly dismissed the images as unrelated, but never identified the individuals involved. The boy in the original Polaroid was later identified by some as Michael Henley, a child who disappeared in New Mexico in 1988. His remains were eventually found, but how his image appeared in Florida remains unexplained. As public pressure grew, local investigators quietly acknowledged something troubling. In 2008, the Valencia County Sheriff publicly stated he believed Tara Calico was accidentally struck by a vehicle driven by local young men, and that the crime was covered up by influential families in the area. According to the sheriff, the case could not be prosecuted due to lack of physical evidence and the deaths of key individuals. This statement sent shockwaves through the community. No arrests followed. No names were officially released. The FBI continued to maintain that there was insufficient evidence to classify Tara's case as anything other than a disappearance. For Tara's family, the shifting narratives only deepened the pain. Leads were ignored, tips were lost. The Polaroid evidence remained unresolved. Tara Calico was declared legally dead in 1993, but for many, the case remains disturbingly open. A missing bicycle, a suspicious truck, a photograph that refuses to fade, and a young woman who vanished without explanation.